Sup, and welcome back to an episode of How to Build. And look at this monstrosity. This is the only thing that I've built involving games that actually involves both water, lava, and obsidian, along with the pistons, but I usually use pistons in almost all my games. The dog is howling like a wolf. Okay, so, what we're going to do is, well, first off, I'm pretty sure you know because I usually put it in the left, but how to build a house by using less than, I don't know, how many blocks is this? I'm not counting the pistons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 4, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Less than 30 blocks. And we're building a house that requires, I think, 2 stacks. So less than half a stack of blocks. We're going to build automatic. We're going to build a house. How? With redstone. The power of redstone can help anyone. Even building houses. Okay, so what we're going to do is simple. We're going to click here. I'm going to do this. See, look how that works. And then it gets max height, it's going to push that over. And then that will slowly build up a wall, and then, it will no longer work. You can't push anymore because the obsidian cannot be moved by anything. So you can make it obsidian, you just put it in front of how far you want it to go, and you can just have this go the rest. See, like, you can have it go, 25 blocks I think is the max, but it can, just something you want to build a quick shed out of, and this will run it, and this is pretty cool. Like, I think in total, this is using 1 stack of blocks to build a shed. So if you, don't like to go mining for a bunch of stone, but you do have a lot of redstone, on you. If you have, this much redstone, and you just don't feel like making a bunch of this, just get some lava and stuff, and, look at this. Look how it works. This is really good. And it's not that hard to build, honestly. You just need a redstone circuit that goes for 6 seconds, just enough for the block to spawn in. And then you need a bunch of pistons that push it up, and then you need 30, well, depending on how much, maybe a stack if you want to make a giant shed or something, just to put your junk. Or you want to build a house, you have this nice little tiny house, but you want to build a huge thing, you have plenty of redstone, because you found a nice little pocket of redstone, you can build something right here to start off. This won't do the entire house, though. You will have to, you can do the roof like this. It's kind of easy. You just do the same thing with this in the air, but I didn't really demonstrate that. It's not that hard. But you will have to do the little bit of walls here. So let's just break this redstone. Let's just break the currents. And then all we need to do now is grab the buckets to pick up the water and everything. So we're going to grab these. And then grab this, grab this, grab this, grab this. And then, you just grab some cobblestone. So you just grab a little bit of cobblestone. This would probably require maybe just a stack of cobblestone. It would require 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. What would require you probably 2 stacks of materials to make, of cobblestone to make, which is very annoying to get, honestly. Maybe 3 stacks, probably. I'd have to count this out, but, let's see. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. By 1, 2, 3, 21, 42, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, by 1, 2, 3, 18, 36, so 42 plus 36, well that would be 70, 42 plus 36, 78 pieces of cobblestone, only took you 30. That cut your mining time by so much. So if you're just you're not one that likes to go strip mining, because honestly, who does? Unless you have a PlayStation 3 who can easily just do this. You got yourself a good pickaxe, and you just shift click and you kind of like do this maneuver just so you can mine, and you can be away from the keyboard, or you have some sort of stuff like that. This would just really help you with building an actual shed. You can just break down a little door here. You just get rid of all the pistons, and you can reuse this. You can make this huge. I didn't want to get a big one because that would take up way too much time. But like, you can make a huge one that would probably take 5 stacks of cobblestone to build. What would only take you maybe 2 stacks of obsidian and a bunch of pistons to make. Like, you don't even need a bunch of pistons. All you need are 2. You can just reuse the piston over and over again when you feel like it's done its job, and you just move the piston, and then you move the piston again. And but I recommend using like the amount of pistons you need. But you can only use 2, max of 2 pistons, and you only need 1 lava bucket, 1 water bucket. Theoretically, 2 obsidian and 2 pistons to build this. That's all you need. But I did a bunch of pistons, a bunch of obsidian, just because I'm creative and I can grab the materials easily, so I can do this. But all you need is basically 2 obsidian, 2 pistons, and 1 water bucket and 1 lava bucket. It's not that hard. So yeah, that's my nice little shack, and you can, maybe you did this because you're running out of storage space, so you can have a lot of storage space here. You just stack this up on storage space. Just a nice little place to stack your storage space. But if you're like one person that likes being in likes to build your house nicely, which is not me, I like it for efficiency, then be my guest, So you can just have like a bunch of storage space. You can use this for storage space, or you can use this to be your new house. So I just think this would be really cool. I've done this before, but it didn't really get many views on, and I don't think people didn't really appreciate this, or not appreciate it, but see it, because I had like 4 subscribers when I first did this. So I did it again when I had a little bit more, but I think this is pretty cool. So yeah, I think this is really neat, and I'll see you guys later. And actually, I will speedrun. Actually, no, I won't speedrun. But I will show you how to build this real quick. Actually, I'll speedrun building a huge one. Okay? Okay, while this is finishing up, like we got a little bit over here, we had some hiccups, obviously. First off, it only produces 13 blocks, and I requested it to go 20 blocks. It only goes 20 far, so you can make a cube 13 by, no, it only goes 13 far, I wanted to go 20 far. So you can only produce a cube 13 by 13 by 13 before the fact that it can no longer be, before you have to get rid of the first one and rebuild it again on the other side. So let's go in survival real quick. And let's just, first off, let's grab ourselves like a couple stacks of cobblestone. Put ourselves in our survival and just see how many cobblestone it takes to finish this up. So we're not going to go to the places where it's not done. We are going to go to the places where it is done. So we got here using our cobblestone. And, and right now we only use 10 pieces, and we're just about we just used 20 pieces, and we're already done with the first wall. That right there just shows how much this really does save you on mining and getting resources and everything. It saves you so much time. So I'm just gonna finish this up, and we're just gonna see what it looks like. Honestly, this is saving you. Like, we're almost done with 2 walls, and we have wasted a stack of cobblestone. So each row is 10 cobblestone, 13 cobblestone. That's how much each row is. 13 cobblestone. This guy's asked me to invite him. I'm like, sorry man, I can't. I'm in the middle of a video. This is a how to build video. Usually, I'd be like, sure man, but this is how to build. This is my thing. This is the thing I like to do by myself. It's how to build. But you can plainly see here that how much this does save you on resources and getting time, because this would have taken you forever to build. Honestly, let's face the facts, resource-wise and everything, this would have taken you forever. But if you had a good amount of redstone, you don't even need this much pistons. All you need are 2, honestly, and then you can just move them. You can move the piston at the bottom no matter where you want. So if you think it's high enough, oh, I just died. If you think that's high enough, you can just break it and then just move to the other pit, and then move the piston over one. So you don't even need that much, but this is amazing. I'm pretty sure you can see it on the map. Just the pure size of this. This probably took a few more pieces of cobblestone. Let's just finish this up real quick. The last little bit. This is honestly, I think, oh my god, I can't words can't describe how awesome this looks. But this does save you so much time. Like, if you really just want, like, building a castle. If you want to build a castle, and, you know, usually castles are made of cobblestone, a lot of them. You know, if you get a lot of castles, they make cobblestone, they have giant wall rooms like these. If you want to make a room out of, if you want to make a castle, this would also be one way to go, is to just build one of these as, like, a pillar. As a pillar, because you can move them diagonally into where that makes it circular, but that takes a lot more redstone, a lot more time, which I'm not going to show you because I'm just about out of time. So we're just going to finish this up, and oh my god, just clean it all up. Look at this. Like, this is 13 blocks high. I can have, like, let's see, blocks of 3 is usually the appropriate amount. So 1, 2, 3, maybe like 4 floors. 4 floors of this stuff. And it didn't, like, okay, when you build this, you probably need about 2 stacks. That's all you need. All the cobblestone you'll need to finish this up. It doesn't take much. You can even do the floors like this, like if you have like a row of cobblestone and do the same thing, just push it over. So this is a really cool and interesting thing I've done before, and this is honestly amazing. And I'm going to try to do my best to make this to where other people can see it, but I don't know. But I just want to show you guys this because honestly, this is amazing. See you guys later, and bye!